And it is my pleasure always to promote really good, healthy eating and green markets and farmers markets. And today is no exception because from Cobleskill, who we know is a school that really is interested in agricultural and animal sciences, as well as many other sciences. We have Jason Evans. He's an assistant professor, and he is with the Agricultural Business and Animal Science. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Department. And next to Jason, I have Deya Greer, and she's the program coordinator for this program that you got a grant for.
Yes,
is that correct?
It is.
The grant you got is, how long is it for?
It is a 5-year New York State Department of Health grant, creating healthy places.
Wonderful.
It's a wonderful opportunity.
And what does it constitute?
The grant is a 5-year grant. It's a New York State Department of Health grant awarded. There were 22 awarded around the state, and their goal is to promote an active lifestyle and also increase access to fresh fruits and vegetables.
And how important that is.
It is.
Yeah, and you're in an area where there is a lot of...
and, you know, we are. Schoharie Valley has a long tradition as an agricultural community. There are just fruit stands on every corner. There's many places that one would be outside and getting physical activity, but interestingly enough, if you look at our statistics, our county actually has really high obesity and overweight statistics.
Oh my goodness,
the
well, you can put it there, but if they don't, know what to do with it or how to cook it, because we'll be talking about that. And Jason, you've had flooding in your area, and I know that you're in the business in animal sciences. How has that affected
Well, there was certainly a lot of individual businesses that were impacted hugely from the flood. Most of them are certainly back up and running in one way or another, but there are parts of this grant where our main goal, of course, is to get fresh, healthy foods to consumers, but an indirect effect of that is that we are helping to support those farms by linking them better with the buyers of that food.
That's a wonderful.
Really, just an extra step to help them get back up and running.
And we know that people go out to eat a lot.
Sure.
Right. And sometimes you don't always get the most healthy foods.
I certainly don't.
I usually get things that I don't fix at home, which are usually fried foods, because I don't eat that at home. But anyway, so you're partnering with restaurants, is that it as well?
We are. The grant has a series of different initiatives, and half of them are about increasing access to fresh fruits and vegetables. And we have wonderful restaurants in Schoharie County, and what we're trying to do, like Jason said, is connect our local agricultural producers to our restaurants. And we're running a campaign called Eat Fresh, because people don't want to go out and eat healthy necessarily. They would like to go out and eat fresh, right? Everybody wants a good, healthy, fresh meal. So we are working with local restaurants to increase the access to the farms.
Oh, and look at that, yummy.
Yes, and this is all on our farmers market. We also run an online farmers market. So we're really trying to make sure that when you go into a restaurant, there are healthy options on the menu.
And what is an online farmers market? I've been to farmers markets, but never an online one.
Well, one of the big issues with Schoharie County is that it is a very rural county. We have very small centers of populations, and the online farmers market deals with access. You know, I can get in my car on a Saturday and drive all over the county, 20 miles here, 20 miles there, to go to all of our lovely farms, Barber's and the Carrot Barn. But the online farmers market brings it all together in one location. I go online, I do all my shopping, and then I pick up in one convenient location.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's pretty nice.
It is pretty nice.
So the farmers actually deliver your order to a central location, which makes it efficient for them.
Yep.
Right.
And then it's efficient for you because you go and you get everything you need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You hit it right on the head.
And that really is one of the barriers to consumption of fresh, healthy local foods, is the convenience of getting them and finding them. So really, it's just as easy as it can be. Buyers just log on, they shop through the products that our farmers have posted, and right now we have somewhere over 160 different products through Schoharie Fresh. And there's a set pickup time, and the pickup location right now is on the campus of SUNY Cobleskill. So it's very quick and convenient for all of the county, really.
Now, some of the other barriers with fresh fruits and vegetables is, number one, education, because people don't know how to prepare the foods. I mean, I have an abundance of turnips. I've been looking at every turnip recipe there is, but I've been fixing them roasted, and I've been fixing them mashed and everything else. But people who don't know about the recipes, and also preserving them.
Sure.
Do you work with that at all?
We have a couple partners in the community. One of the reasons this grant is successful is because we work with our community partners, and we work with Cornell Cooperative Extension on preserving classes. And so over the last 2 years, we've done a series of preserving classes. We did a canning preserving class, and we also just this last week we did a freezing and drying. And I think that it's, again, Schoharie County has this long agricultural tradition, but those ways of preserving the food that you grow in your garden or get at the farmer's market have gone back, they've gotten lost. So these are some of the ways that we work with people to make sure that they, get a turnip and know what to do with it, or that they can take the strawberries and make jam, or take carrots and, make a stew later. It's just, we need to teach the skills as well.
And it's so nice when you talk about carrots. I mean, I keep carrots for over the winter I have a downstairs refrigerator. And it's wonderful to go down and get your turnips and your, different rutabagas or whatever.
And when you can, then you have an even more abundance. Canned peaches, everything. Schoharie County has just an amazing agricultural. The products that we offer, we could spend this entire 10-minute segment telling you everything that's great about what grows in Schoharie County.
The other thing about what you're doing is it's really a green process, because those foods do not have to be transported 500 miles, 1,000 miles, 2,000 or further.
And we know that a lot of our producers that participate in something like Schoharie Fresh will collaborate with each other on just even the Friday pickup days, that they'll share the duties of transporting their individual food
They'll work
products
together.
They'll work together.
Yeah, and it's more efficient.
Absolutely.
And it saves gas and everything else.
Absolutely.
You've been doing a lot. I get a lot of emails on Cobleskill. My goodness, you've been recognized. Everything else is going on there. I'm just really very proud of having that college close by.
We're excited.
Yeah.
We're really excited. There's a lot of interesting initiatives, I believe, that you're going to see happening on campus over the next couple of years. We're building our brand new Ag and Natural Resources Center, which is a major investment on campus. And I think it reflects the fact that no matter what's happening in the overall economy, agriculture will remain critical. Getting food to people will remain critical. And so we need to teach students how to get out and be real players in that part of the economy.
And hopefully it's a field that it won't be outsourced. I mean,
most of it, frankly, can't be. So that's
insourcing.
You're insourcing.
And I think SUNY Cobleskill is poised to do that, because, like Jason said, there is so many students that we have that are farmers, and giving them a place to work in Schoharie County, and then encouraging the people that live there to eat the food that is grown there. And really kind of the focus on food systems is becoming more important in the Department of Health. I mean, making sure that
you want good food.
We want good,
healthy food.
Fresh food available.
Yeah.
The best way to get fresh food is if you get it from local producers.
Exactly. Do you do much with buffalo?
We actually last year did have a bison producer selling through Schoharie Fresh. I'm not sure that we're going to get that back this year.
Okay, because it's really healthy meat.
Oh, absolutely. But you'll find just a wide variety of meats and cheeses and fruits and vegetables, and actually even some sort of home-baked, minimally processed things, fresh breads, things like that. So no matter what consumers are interested in, they'll find it on Schoharie Fresh.
So you should go to their
website. It's
and check that out.
www.schohariefresh.com, and orders just need to be placed by midnight on Wednesday, and then pickup is Friday, and it will repeat every week.
That's great. Yeah. Well, that's really wonderful. I wish you a lot of luck with your grant, and I hope that you'll come on again maybe in a couple of years and let us know how it's going. Right?
Absolutely.
And how it's progressing. And I hope that you'll catch some of our breaks, because we went out to a rescue, wildlife rescue, which was fascinating. Very good. And but you can check that out too. I want to thank you both for being here today. It's a pleasure to have you here and have representatives from Cobleskill SUNY. And check it out. It's a good school. You never know. Maybe that's where your kids will want to go.
That's right.
They'll tell you about it, right?
That's right.
We'll tell them all about it. We're going to take just a quick break and see a little bit more of the wildlife. And when we come back, we'll be talking about a little bit different way of recycling and going green, and that's with Home Furnishings Program. What a great program that is, too. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Ann.